You can catch myself, Walshy, each and every single Wednesday on Reprezent Radio between 12 and 2. And if you missed the full show, you can catch it on mixcloud.com/WalshyTheDJ.
Yo, we're joined by Mo right now. How you doing, guys?
Hello. Good,
thank you. Energetic. So I can only see two of you guys. What is going on?
Our third member is here, but she's poorly. Like, she soldiered it through this morning. She's done her first couple of places and then she's just taken her turn. Sorry, she couldn't hold out. She couldn't hold out for you.
So we've got Annie in the building and we've got Chanel in the building, right?
Yes.
So just a little fan moment, actually, taking it back. I first had my MO experience back on SBTV.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so which I think was about 6-7 years ago.
That was our first ever thing we did as MO.
With Lady Leisha, right?
Yes.
So, I mean, from that moment there, did you see yourselves going from that point to this point now? Did you ever see that?
Yeah, I mean, you always have to believe in your vision, don't you? Of course, yeah. I mean, there's been a few ups and downs along the ways. But yeah, of course, no.
And Chanel's the newest addition to the group.
Yes.
And Chanel, just a bit of a swerve really, because before you said you didn't want to talk much. I believe you auditioned for X Factor, right? Hey! I had a little look.
You're literally the only person that's ever brought that up. I'm going to hate you for it forever.
So, burning question, actually. Have you guys been watching Love Island?
Yes. Yeah. Okay, let me say something quick on this, right? So, this year, I was away when it started. I missed like the first 4 days. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to skip it this year because I think it's all a bit fake and phony now. I'm a bit out of it. Everyone that's gone in, it's like influencers or already a bit famous. Mm-hmm. I'm over it. So I was really good. I was really strong up until 3 days ago. And all it took was for me to watch one episode and I'm hooked. Last night, though. What about last night?
Oof. Well, I'll be honest with you. Just admit something here. This is my first time watching Love Island as well.
You've come in at a bad year.
Yeah, a lot of people have said that, but I can't really compare that. I mean, I know you got your Weses, your Joshes, and your Jack Fowlers and stuff.
But even last year was still a bit corny. Like everyone, it's like the good year was like the Callie Jane, and the last good year was when Montana was on it. So like 2 years ago. Because it was real normal people going in. They weren't famous. Yeah. They weren't this, they weren't that. They didn't. I mean, I guess they probably knew they'd come off and they'd be, a bit famous. But now it's like everyone's going on to be famous, to, get them blue ticks.
Yeah.
So talking about last night's episode, because it's been absolutely killing it on the social media the last 24 hours, or less than that actually. What is your thoughts on last night's episode?
Listen, it's Ambergeddon. It's the end of the bloody world. She's going to kill him. She's going to kill him.
But what I don't understand is tonight we see that Laura's like sticking up for her, backing her, shouting. She did the same thing.
Thank you very much.
Have I got the wrong
name?
Anna. She's thinking of the last.
Oh gosh, sorry. This is what I mean. I've only watched the episode.
Tight, Laura.
The girl with the long dark hair, big bum.
Anna, yeah.
Anna.
She's like shouting at him.
I'm
thinking, you've just done these that same, so don't pipe up.
No, but I get you, but they weren't even close to how Amber and Thingy and
was
Michael
Amber and Thingy close? Because remember, I've only watched 3 episodes.
They were kind of tight, they were couple goals. Everyone was like, they're the strongest in the villa.
No, okay.
Anna and Jordan weren't, but it's still the same principle in it.
And the thing is, Anna, the Kardashian girl, and this new basketball player. They look
perfect.
like a proper couple.
Yeah,
like, they
Instagram
look
couple,
for
goals.
Each other.
Yeah.
See that I actually get why she, made the move, and I feel the same about Michael as well. I don't think he's in the wrong for it. However, on social media, the vast majority actually think completely different about Michael. They feel like he done Amber
I think
dirty.
he done her dirty, but I think that's also because a lot of us like Amber. She's a nice girl. She's entertaining, so people are siding with her.
It's funny because I can't say that I don't think she's nice, but the first episode I've seen of hers when she was shouting
she was a bitch,
that, she was like,
Sorry for the swearing there.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, man.
And also, do you know what? With that Amber situation, I feel like, this is just my opinion, I could be completely wrong, but the other girl that he's chosen, they ain't got no chemistry. He just thinks she's nice looking because she's beautiful, and he just probably wants to go there. But
their conversations have been dead.
I thought this last night. Yeah.
You're gonna say that because she's pretty too.
Wait. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna put this straight. I actually think Amber's a lot better than her.
Okay.
That's my personal preference.
I do think Amber's
better.
But
however, I feel like Amber has a bit of a personality like a wall.
The other one hasn't got. They're a bit dead. I think they're dead. I just think he's looking looking at looks and probably fancies her a little bit more. Even though I personally, Amber and her are on par in my opinion. Clearly,
he's intimidated by Amber, and he wants someone that he can be a bit more of a guy to. And I feel like the other girl, she's so timid. He's like,
I've forgotten how it works for now. So what's gonna happen now? What happens with the single people?
I think Amber is gonna. I think they go home unless someone comes in and someone.
Okay.
We'll see. There's always twists and turns, isn't there?
Literally.
So moving on. Do you guys have any crushes in the villa?
Oh, in the villa?
Ovi is
well, I mean, you can say the villa and Casa Amor as a whole. Love Island.
Ovi is.
He's nice, but definitely Fury. Like, he's beautiful.
Yeah.
And
he's like my ex's twin.
Is it? Yeah, he's so good looking, and we can't speak too soon. We know what these men are like, but. He seems really nice.
And he's funny. Funny.
And he's Northern. Come on, I've got to go with the Northern guy.
So, and just to conclude the Love Island thing, who do you think will win? Is it too early to say?
It's them two. It's Fury and Molly. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
After last night, and I've only watched 3 episodes, and I was nearly crying, they're winning.
Well, do you know what? It was quite funny, actually, because when they first come into the villa, it looked a bit rocky, didn't it? It didn't look like it was going to happen. No. But it's just turned out the complete opposite. Like, they're the strongest couple. I mean, even Curtis and Amy are on the rocks now, so Curtis got to do a bit of grovelling.
Listen, I don't know. I'm excited to see how this is going to pan out.
I wish Curtis chose someone else.
No, but the thing is, right, everyone's saying, oh, Curtis, you've let me down. Hang on a second. He's just been true to himself.
Yeah, I agree.
He said he's had some doubts. Okay, I think it looks worse than it is because it's been a quick thing, but he might have been sat there for a while with doubts about her.
Also, everything is heightened in them. I need to remember these are real people, and if they were out 100%. Here, be the same thing, and it wouldn't be looked upon in a certain way.
I agree.
Cool, so we're going to go for a little break, so make sure you stay tuned just after this one. So we're back after a fire alarm just went off there. So if you was wondering why I was just looping the track for the last 30 seconds, that's what happened, wasn't it? You guys were just thinking, what's going on here? This is well, I'll tell you what, this is just a normal day at Reprezent. We have a few fire drills and stuff like that. You got to stay on your toes, didn't you, really?
My electric went last night, so it's fine, don't worry.
So Chanel, I know you come in and you was like, I don't really talk much, but do you know what? I love putting swerve balls in there, okay? So I was pre-in the socials the other day, or your socials in actual fact, and I see you on the new celeb dating app.
Oh, shut up. Raya.
Yeah. So talk to us a little bit more about that, because I don't really know the ins and outs of it. So how does it work?
I don't really know how it works. I've literally deleted it now, but I downloaded it. Everyone was talking about it. Everyone was like, yeah, there's loads of celebs on there. I was like, right, let me just see what these are on about. Can't be mad celebs on a dating app. Do you know what I mean? So I signed up, and it said it was £6, but there was a free trial. So I thought, okay, cool. Let me just do the trial. I'll delete it straight afterwards. So I signed up now, and I'm seeing Neymar. I'm seeing bloody all these footballers, actors, and I saw EL from Love Island.
And they've all got girlfriends.
Wow. And it's all real as well, because it's verified people. You have to be verified.
That's disgusting.
It's mad, isn't it?
It's disgusting.
So let's be real. Did you actually see anyone that caught your eye, even if you had the opportunity?
Do you know what? Even if I thought someone was good looking, I don't want to be with anyone famous. I think it's just so much hassle to be with someone that's famous like that. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I could. But Annie, why are you so silent?
I was just thinking about it, thinking if I agreed, but I just think it won't, when you like someone.
Yeah, you're right. You fall for who you fall for, innit? But I'd avoid it.
I mean, I think anyone would try to avoid it. It's anyone would try to avoid something that they think they know is going to bring hassle, but does that stop you, usually? No.
So moving away from the gossip, actually, let's talk about, I think it was the two singles before, Bad Vibe.
Yeah.
Went platinum, okay? So 250 million views across all platforms. How crazy is that? Let's be real.
When we hear
literally, it sounds mad when you hear it like that.
That's crazy numbers. I mean, no disrespect towards anyone out there in the UK, but when you put a video out there for the first few weeks or even a year, people are not even hitting them numbers. Nowhere near it. So that's absolutely crazy.
It's a blessing.
It's a banger for me in the club sets, because you always get the girls, singing their lungs out. How did it feel making a comeback after 18 months with that? How did it feel?
I mean, is that how long we were away?
Yeah, I think it was around 18 months.
I mean, we were eager to get out there. We'd spent the whole, I think it was close to a year, but we'll go with your 18 months. But for that year, we were just in the studio, constantly writing, constantly making new music. I think we had that song ready maybe 3 months before it came out, but it wasn't the right time to bring it out, so we had to sit on it for a little bit.
Yeah, we was confident about it.
Yeah, we were definitely, we knew that was our tune. It was originally just ours. Mr. Easy heard it, he loved it. So we had him on the track. It was just us and Easy on the track. So we were sat on that for a little bit. Then we'd have studio sessions with different people. Yeah. We had a studio session with Lotto Boys, not for that song, just for a session. And we played it them, because you like to play people's songs, see what they think. They heard it and they just went in the studio and put something down and stayed on.
And then here we are. 250 million plays later. Anyways, what would you say your favourite single is that you've released so far?
Bad Vibes.
We were just saying that, obviously I have to kind of go with Bad Vibes because it's so successful, but...
And it wasn't a single, Feelings, but...
It was a single.
Was it?
Yeah!
It wasn't our single, though.
It was Crazy Cousin's single, but it was out there. I think Feelings is probably
but
mine.
That's, one of my favourites.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And just another question before we go for another break. Who are you digging in the UK right now? So possibly for a collab or someone that you're listening to right now and you're like, you know what, these guys need more recognition. Who are you digging?
I don't know if I'd say I want to collab with them because they need more recognition, because everyone I want to collab with, and I need their recognition.
Yeah.
J Hus for me. I always say J Hus. I love J Hus.
I like, why have I forgotten their name? The one that does OT Bop.
Oh, the group.
NSG.
Yeah.
I like their music. I think they're sick. I think they're
Actually,
not...
I have a bonus pick with them, if you're listening.
I think they're really not humble and they need to chill.
Oh, excuse me. They've sent everyone out some jumpers. We didn't get no jumpers.
Oh, no, we didn't get none.
Shots.
I saw that. NSG, if you're listening. And to be honest, I posted a story the other day and they all follow me, so I knew they'd see it. But I was like, you lot need to really humble yourself. Honestly, and it's facts, because they were supposed to perform at Afro Nation, but because they weren't headlining, they said, no, we're not doing it. And that's a bit like, I understand, you lot are just starting, humble yourself.
They've actually been about for a minute though, actually.
I know, I get
only
it.
say I say Options and OT Bop have hit the charts and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, we're sending shots right now.
No, literally, but they're cool guys. They know that I F with them. Do you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like any stage is an opportunity,
And talking a little bit about J Hus, actually, did you actually see him at the Murky Festival? Did you see any footage from that?
Don't talk to me about that, because I'm gutted I'm not there. It just looks too...
I know. I mean, that's where the place needs to be right now. I mean, 100%. You had Stormzy there. Who else was there?
Listen,
did you
Stormzy,
see any other
please,
footage?
next year, you've got to have us on next year if you're listening.
Cool. So we're going to go for another break, and it's only right we get into this one. Bad Vibe. So I actually do have a game for you guys. But before we get into that, I wanted to talk about your influences growing up as singers. So, I mean, when did you both start singing?
Oh, gosh.
Young.
Yeah, real young.
I've still got a video on YouTube of me when I was 9, 10.
I mean, you got everything on YouTube, haven't you?
And that blew up when I was young and I got 15,000 views. I was like, oh my God, I'm famous! That's a lot of views for that age.
Yeah, it is, to be fair.
Young, very young.
So who would you say your influences were growing up?
Definitely
strong
for me,
influences.
Lauryn Hill was the reason I wanted to start singing. Sister Act 2, the film, I watched that, became obsessed with Lauryn
Big
Oh.
Hill.
film.
And then Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, that album was just in my CD player for a year on repeat. So I'd say she was my main influence, and then I've got loads of others that I grew up being obsessed with, like Ashanti, J-Lo.
Of course, yeah, classics.
And then the Deans would have been Beyonce, Whitney Houston.
Yeah, Mariah, all the old school classics.
And then me, Erykah Badu, basically.
She was actually with Janae Aiko not long ago at the O2.
Yeah,
Did you enjoy it?
Good.
It was amazing.
Janae
She was
amazing.
good.
I
I didn't
love
go
her.
for her, so I didn't expect nothing, but she blew me.
Apparently, the promoters for that actually got a huge fine because they kept it open.
Oh yeah, the lights
Did
came on
they?
at 10:30 and it went on till 12.
Oh, wow.
And apparently you get
crazy.
fined £5,000 for every 10 minutes that you go over.
Wow, okay.
Cool. So we're going to get into a little game because I know you guys are pretty much into your R&B. So all you got to do is either guess the artist or guess the name of the track. You ready?
Okay.
Cool.
You can't really hear
Say
it.
what, say what, say
Do you want to put your headphones on just in case?
Know that I like you. Oh, I forgot the name, but I know the song. This is a bit old for me. This is like what my older sister was listening to. Say what? Donnell Jones.
Well done.
Yay.
Yes. Ding, ding, ding.
What's up? Is it called What's Up?
You know what's up. That's it. That's it. Cool. So we'll probably go something a little bit easier now. You girls definitely know this one.
5 in the morning, yeah, and I'm at
Do you know I'm so bad with song names?
Who's that?
Oh, Pretty Ricky.
Pretty Ricky,
Yeah.
well done. Yes. And then the third and final one. You definitely got to get this. Don't Let Me Down. This is my favourite track in the world.
Oh my God, Usher!
Absolute classic, man.
That album.
So if you used to like collab with any old school artist, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Oh, do you know what? I'd have to say Jennifer Lopez, old school Jennifer Lopez. I like not this last 5 years. I'm talking about on the 6 J-Lo. Like she's another reason. Like so, singing wise and songs, it was always Lauryn Hill. But then growing up in like my young years, like coming into like teenager and stuff like that, I was just J-Lo obsessed.
Here's a question for you, actually. Do you remember the track Play that she did?
Yes, of course.
Do you know who was on
Christina
that?
Milian.
There we go. I like that.
Another one who I was obsessed with.
No one expected that though, did they?
She wrote a lot of songs. She did the other J-Lo one as well.
Yeah, there's two.
No, Ashanti did Ain't It Funny?
Yeah, that's it, yeah. See, you know your stuff. I like that.
I do. I was obsessed with all them.
So talking about a bit more about you guys, what can we expect in 2019?
So obviously, as you know, we have our brand new single out, Two Sides with AJ Tracey. It's out now. We have some exciting shows coming up over the summer. Keep tuned to our socials. Our Insta is @MO Music. Our Twitter is the same. We're going to be announcing everything on there. And then we do have our EP coming towards the end of the summer, which we're so excited about. We're literally just finishing it off, putting the final touches on. And then we have our headline show in November. So
can you reveal any shows that you're at? Give us a little exclusive.
Well, to be honest, I'm not going to, just because some are unconfirmed, some are confirmed in
the pipeline
vocabulary, but not on writing. So I don't want to jinx it. We have Wireless this Saturday with Lotto Boys, so we're excited for that. But stay tuned to all the socials. MO Music.
And festivals, she said Wireless. Any other festivals this year?
Well, they're the ones that I kind of don't want to jinx.
Right, okay. Because I mean, there's so many festivals popping up now abroad in the UK. You just can't keep on top of it.
Because I'm dying I'm not at Murky Fest. I'm dying I'm not on that festival. Stormzy.
So talk to us about your new single. How did the collaboration come about?
Do you know what? I mean, it seems surreal actually saying it, doesn't it? But AJ heard the track. The producer that produced the track and the writer, they're cool. He heard it and was like, yeah, I like this tune, it's sick.
And how did the collab come about?
Yeah, so he obviously heard it, told the producer he loved it, then got back to the label that he loved it, and then obviously, negotiations,
simple as that.
All that. Yeah, obviously when we heard AJ wanted to be on it, we were like, we kind of didn't believe it.
And what's the background story on the track? Is there a story to it?
Not really.
We talk about this all the time,
but
we just don't. We've kind of made it to be whatever you want to take from it.
There's loads of different messages.
Loads of different.
We wrote it with an amazing writers, AM, Daycom, produced by Two Tone. There's someone else on the production. We always forget. No, so we wrote it with an amazing bunch of writers and producers, and you can make it what you want to make it.
Well, it's been amazing to have you guys on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Seeing you guys progress from A to B, it's been absolutely phenomenal. I can't wait to hear the new music, the new EP. And I'm going to try and, if you're at any festivals that near me, I'm going to try and come through.
Please do,
come support the thing.
Maybe that backstage.
Come on, I'm going to hold you to that still. Can you introduce your new single for me, please?
Of course.
What's going on, everyone? We are MO.
And this is our brand new single, Two Sides, featuring AJ Tracey.